In a presidential election where both candidates are well over 70, each has questioned the other's mental agility. Our own Errol Barnett asked the presumptive Democratic nominee, Joe Biden, about that. Errol, good morning again. So the former vice president seemed to bristle at that question.
That's right. Good morning, Vlad. You know, we had an opportunity to speak to the vice president as part of the convention for National Association of Black and Hispanic Journalists, which is kicking off today. And we cover a wide range of topics. But as you know, President Trump has made his mental ability and a
campaign topic. And when asked in June if you'd been tested for cognitive decline, you've responded that you're constantly tested in effect because you're in situations like this on the campaign trail. But please clarify specifically, have you taken a cognitive test?
No, I haven't taken a test. Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man. That's like saying before you got in this program, you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not. What do you think, huh? Are you a junkie?
What do you say to President Trump, who brags about his test and makes your mental state an issue for voters?
Well, if he can't figure out the difference between an elephant and a lion, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Did you watch that? Look, come on, man. I know you're trying to goad me, but I mean, I'm so forward looking to have an opportunity to sit with the president or stand with the president in debates. There's going to be plenty of time. And by the way, as I joke with him, I shouldn't say it. I'm going to say something I probably shouldn't say. Anyway, I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, and to make a judgment about who I am and what state of affairs I have, what kind of physical shape I'm in, what kind of mental shape I'm in.
Someone who is on your VP shortlist, Senator Kamala Harris, told NPR last year that the Justice Department would have, quote, no choice but to prosecute Trump after his presidency. Should you win, would you follow through on the many investigations? Could you envision him, a former president, being prosecuted if the evidence shows wrongdoing?
Look, the Justice Department is not the president's private law firm. The Attorney General is not the president's private lawyer. I will not interfere with the Justice Department's judgment of whether or not they think they should pursue the prosecution of anyone that they think has violated the law. But I also
including a former president.
It depends on what happens. It depends on what happens. I think it is a very, very unusual thing, and probably not very, how can I say it, good for democracy to be talking about prosecuting former presidents.
Well, what has to happen? You say depending on what happens. What has to happen? What is the bar
for
you?
I'm sorry, depending on. I don't know what some of these cases going on in the New York courts are. I don't know the detail of those cases. And so if there's a case underway that in fact has to be pursued, and they believe it should be pursued, and the Attorney General thinks it is, that's a very different thing. But in terms of saying, I think the president violated the law, I think the president did this, therefore go and prosecute him, I will not do that.
But if it shows that there was wrongdoing, you believe that a president could actually be prosecuted?
I don't think anyone's above the law, and you're not. And I love the way you're trying to get me into this.